This is going to be a brief video explaining the role oil has in the earth and not the purpose we use it for in our lives, which is to fuel our cars and oil our lube our engines and grease our frying pans. Okay. That said, it is a natural lubricant, and the same role it plays in our lives is the same role it plays in the earth. It lubes the ground up, it keeps things moving freely. Okay. So this is a deposit. This layer right here is deposit. All right. So what happens when we remove oil from it to fuel our lives? Because we're such smart people, right? That is, excuse me, little girl, how'd you get there? Your brother seems awfully ecstatic about being in an open field. Wish I could be there. I'll have to go back. Maybe there's a clown. They're probably looking at a clown. Maybe it's a clown taking the picture. Okay. All right. Back to reality. Boom, 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 boom. All right. So this drilling rig is pulling oil from the ground, and what's happening now is we have vast, vast amounts of large voids towards the center of the earth. Okay, why is that bad? Well, because like I said before, the core of the earth is hot, and oil is a natural lubricant and a natural insulator. It absorbs the heat well. Okay, so oil is going to essentially be drawn from these upper layers now towards the surface back down into the earth to fill those voids, leaving because the center of the earth is hot and it's going to pull, it's going to suck that oil right back. Okay, so it's going to leave voids from little single hydrocarbons all the way to puddles, and it's just going to leave it's going to leave behind a porous mess of an outer layer of the Earth's crust. It's going to leave behind a mess. So what's going to happen now is when it rains, the ground is going to implode on itself to fill those voids, to fill those porous little hole thingy bobbers. I don't know what you want to call them, but it's gonna implode on itself, and that's why we're seeing sinkholes. Sinkhole de Mayo. Got that? Boom. Boom. Now you know why. And that's why we have earthquakes as well. It's why we have more and more earthquakes because those fault lines are no longer moving freely. They're getting jacked up. They're getting backed up. It's like the oil running out of your motor. It's just gonna seize, right? And it's gonna have horrible effects. Parts are gonna go flying everywhere. It's gonna hit a hobo in the head when you're driving by. It's the same thing, okay? That's happening in the earth right now. And I had this theory for a long time. I never told anybody about it, maybe a few people. But I figured if I told anybody smart, they would tell me I was an idiot, an idiot, an idiot, an idiot, an idiot. But now I know why. Now I know. I mean, not that why I'm an idiot. I already know that. It's because I'm not a smart man. But now that I know for a pretty solid fact that that's the role of Earth in the ground, then I tied the two things together, and hopefully it makes sense to you. It makes sense to me. Um, Maybe we should stop driving cars. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna keep driving my car. But yeah, with that said, I was never taught this in school. I never knew oil's role in the ground. We always thought it was just there to use. Well, no, it's not. It has to serve a role. So once I realized a long time ago, I said, yeah, that's the fact. Now this well, it wasn't this diagram. It was another video I watched, but it showed me how oil is not only found in these deposits, but it's spread out everywhere. It's in the soil below my house right now. It's just everywhere. It's a hydrocarbon. Um, Once I found that out, I knew exactly what was going on in relationship to the sinkholes and the earthquakes, and um, basically what's going to happen is it's going to get worse because tomorrow I'm going to drive my vehicle, you know, shamelessly, without question. I'm going to get in there and drive. It's a Range Rover, so it's about 12 miles to the gallon. I'm going to drive that thing and not feel guilt at all. I may just go for a ride to drive aimlessly. Who knows? Maybe you should do the same thing. It's fun. Why not? Do it. All right. With that said, we are filthy humans, and we are probably going to die. But there's nothing we can do about it. It's the price we pay to live. Goodbye, world. Goodbye, YouTube, for tonight. Hopefully, I don't die. Maybe I will. Um, maybe I won't die of any natural disaster. Maybe I'll um, get hit in the head with a bird. That'd be a good way to die. Smacked in the death by bird. What kind of bird could kill somebody? Hmm. A bald eagle? A bald eagle with a helmet. How about that? Smack dab right in the head. Boom! Bye. Boy. Boy. Yes, boy.